Hi guys, welcome to the Tableau Consultant Certification Exam Prep Question Series Part 2. If you didn't watch first part having a 10 question, first 10 question, do watch and do subscribe the channel. Moving to the next question, question 11. A Tableau user notices that the total in their summary table do not match expectation after applying multiple filters. They suspect it is related to Tableau's order of operation. What is the first step they should take? So your answer is check if any filters are set as a context filters. So filters define the data set on which all other filters operate. So if you apply the context filter for that worksheet, it applies the first, it will be the first in order of execution in the field of the filters. And remove all filters and reapply them, change the data source and change the different data type or chart type will not address the order of operation. It will not change, or the filters will not change as per this option. So answer is check if any filters are set as a context filter. This will solve the issue. Moving to the next question. A report is not showing expected result because the calculated field filters out too much data. To ensure the calculated field is evaluated correctly, what should they do? So your answer is add the calculated field as a context filter. If you add that calculated field as a context filter, it ensures that it evaluated earlier in the Tableau order of operation. At that particular sheet level, the context filter will apply first, then all filters get applied, so it solves the problem. So hence uh, option C is the correct answer. And convert the calculated field into parameter. So parameter does not have any control in the evaluation of order or in the filter order, so this option is incorrect. Use a different data source, again this is irrelevant. And remove all filters and reapply them does not solve evaluation order issue. So our answer is add the calculated field as a context filter. Moving to the next question. A dashboard needs to allow users to click a data point and open a detailed external report. Which technique should be used? So your answer is dynamic URL action. So if you click on the dynamic URL, it goes through the next URL, sorry, assign URL, and it will open the external report. So this is the answer. Parameter action, seed swapping and filter action will not give that feasibility to open external reports. So our answer is dynamic URL action. Moving to the next question, question 14. A designer wants user to switch between bar chart, line chart and map inside the same dashboard. Which technique enable this? So here answer is sheet swapping. Sheet swapping allows changing between multiple visualization using a parameter and container setup. So, and filter action, parameter action, dynamic URL action will not swap the sheet directly. Dynamic URL action redirect externally but not within the dashboard views. So our answer is sheet swapping. Moving to the next question. A business user wants a quick insight by asking natural language question. Which Tableau feature is best? So your answer is ask data. So ask data allow users to type question in natural language, that is English or any other language, and get instant visual answers. So answer is ask data. Explain data, data storage and Tableau prep are not appropriate for this use case, as explain data gives contextual explanation, not a Q&A. Data storage generate when you need to explain your dashboard in a story format, and Tableau prep handles the data preparation, not a Q&A. So our answer is ask data. Going to the next question, question number 16. An analyst needs automatic explanation for a sudden spike in website traffic. Which Tableau feature should they use? So here answer is explain data, B option. So explain data analyze anomalies and provides possible reason for unexpected values. So and ask data storage on custom SQL will not give the will not help in this case, as ask data is a Q&A for the natural language queries. Data storage is the explains visual but not the anomalies, and custom SQL doesn't give any automated insight. So here answer is explain data. So it will give automated insights for your data. Moving to the next question, question 17. A workbook connected to a large database with millions of rows is a slow due to heavy queries. What is the best first step? So your answer is use Tableau Performance Recorder. Using Tableau Performance Recorder, we can identify slow queries and filters and calculation, and you can enable targeted optimization. Means if the query is slow or the executing query is slow or extracting data is slow, you can pinpoint that and you can target that and you can optimize the workbook. Increase local lamp may not fix the DB query performance, right? And switch to another database, again it's a targeted solution and it will not help here. Remove all filters doesn't diagnose the problem because this problem is related to the performance. Moving to the next question. A consultant must optimize a dashboard slow down by complex calculation and joins. What should they do? Here answer is replace the calculated field with pre-aggregated fields from the data source. This is the best option, best way to reduce the slowdown of dashboard via complex calculation, as we are creating all the calculation at data source level. So it's pre-aggregated. It will surely help in a dashboard optimization or dashboard performance. Use more detailed filter and a refresh rate. These are not appropriate here because using more filter will add extra burden on the dashboard, and this is irrelevant, as this is the irrelevant as increasing data source refresh rate will not impact on the dashboard performance. Add more visualization will again give extra impact on the dashboard performance, so this is incorrect option. So this D option is correct here. Moving to the next question. Question 19. A company wants to maximize Tableau server performance by improving caching. What is the best strategy? So here, set a caching to refresh less often. So if you, this is the answer. If you set this caching to refresh less often, then it will maximize the reuse of cache data and faster performance. It will not cache the data very often. It will cache the data less often, and it will maximize the reuse of the cache data for the faster performance. Refreshing more often will reduce the caching benefits, because if you refreshing more often, then cache data, it will take time to cache the data. So disable caching, again remove the performance gains, and increase the backgrounder process, affect the extract refreshes, not a caching. So moving to the next question. During peak usage, Tableau server became slow. They want to improve caching efficiency. What should they adjust? So here option is set query cache to refresh less often. If you set this option, it will enhance the reuse of the cache data as discussed and improve the performance. Set the performance to standard or clear the cache after each session will remove the cache benefits, and it will not increase the performance. And set caching to balance is not effective for maximum caching because it's a balance, it will not give more impact. That's it. Thank you guys. Subscribe for more